If you've been building with LangChain or LangGraph, forget everything you know. Pydantic AI just changed the game. No graphs, no complicated orchestration, just Python functions that actually make sense. In the next 15 minutes, I'll show you why Pydantic AI is the framework used to build production agent systems at scale. This is different. Let's go. Pydantic AI isn't just another wrapper around OpenAI. It's a complete rethinking of how agents should work. While LangChain gives you chains and LangGraph forces you into graphs, Pydantic AI gives you something radical, just Python. The core insight is this. Agents are functions. They take inputs, they can call tools, and they return structured outputs. That's it. No DSLs, no visual builders, no YAML configs. 4 things make Pydantic AI different. Agents are functions, not graphs. Outputs are type-safe Pydantic models. The run loop is managed for you. And you write 10 times less code than LangChain. Everything starts with the agent constructor. This isn't just syntactic sugar. It's creating a stateful execution environment that manages the conversation loop for you. 1 line of code gives you message history management, automatic retries, structured output parsing, tool call orchestration, and type safety. In LangChain, this would be 50 lines of code. You pass in a model string, an instructions parameter, and that's it. The agent is ready to run. Here's the mental model that will click everything into place. Every agent run is a loop. Step 1, take the user message and conversation history. Step 2, send everything to the LLM with your system prompt. Step 3, the LLM responds with either plain text or tool calls. Step 4, if there are tool calls, execute them, add the results to history, and go back to step 2. Step 5, if it's plain text, validate it against your output type and return the result. Pydantic AI manages this entire loop. You never write it yourself. That's the whole mental model. Here's where it gets beautiful. Your agents return actual Python objects, not strings. You define a Pydantic model, let's say city info, with name, country, population, and founded year. You pass output underscore type equals city info to your agent. Then when you call run underscore sync, you get back a real city info object. Result.output.population is an actual integer. Result.output.name is an actual string. No more parsing JSON, no more try except around JSON.loads. No more crossing your fingers that the LLM returned valid JSON. Pydantic AI handles all of that for you. Every agent run gives you an agent run result object that contains everything you need. Result.output gives you the typed response value. Result.usage gives you token counts, request tokens, response tokens, total tokens. Result.all underscore messages gives you the full conversation history ready to pass to the next run. Result.new underscore messages gives you just this run's messages for when you're building continuations. This is observability built in. In production, you can log usage per request, trace conversations end to end, and debug failures by inspecting the full message history. No external tracing setup required. Let's build something real. A business research agent that returns typed data. We define a city research model with name, country, population, key industries as a list, and a business score from 1 to 10. We create the agent with output type city research and a system prompt, telling it to act as a business research analyst. Then we call run underscore sync with a query like research Lyon, France for market expansion. And we get back business score 7.8 out of 10, industries manufacturing, biotech, and logistics, population 516,000, and the token count for cost tracking. Typed, validated, production ready, in under 30 lines of Python. What happens when the LLM returns invalid data? In most frameworks, you'd get a cryptic JSON parse error and a broken pipeline. In Pydantic AI, you set retries equals 3, and the framework handles it automatically. Here's what happens. The LLM returns output. Pydantic validates it against your schema. If validation fails, the validation errors are sent back to the LLM as context. The LLM understands it made a mistake, corrects the output, and retries. This repeats up to 3 times. If all retries fail, you get a clean validation error exception you can catch and handle. 0 silent failures, 0 broken pipelines. Let me put this in perspective. LangChain, you build the loop yourself, 300 to 500 lines of orchestration code. Complex chain definitions, custom callbacks, verbose configuration. LangGraph, you define a graph with nodes and edges. Better than LangChain, but you're still thinking in graphs instead of functions. Pydantic AI, you write the function, 50 lines, typed inputs, typed outputs. The framework manages everything else. In a real production migration, Pydantic AI replaced 500 lines of LangChain orchestration with 50 lines of clean Python. That's the framework. Part 2 covers tools and dependency injection, the part that makes agents actually useful in production.